Gary Jacobs, 72 years old, and I want to tell you the story about how I came to get my beloved Stratocaster. We have to go back a number of years when I happened to walk into my local guitar center and saw this baby sitting there. It was love at first sight, and it was on sale. But then I got this idea. You know what would be really cool is to drive to Mexico and pick up the guitar right at the factory where they make it. So I hopped in my car and headed for Ensenada. Well, I must have made a wrong turn somewhere because I wound up in Medellin, Colombia, where I was immediately surrounded by a group of men, all of them carrying automatic weapons. I wasn't particularly alarmed by this because I grew up in Texas. But then they pulled me out of the car, tied me up, put a bag over my head, threw me in the back of a truck, and off we went. You see, they thought I was some kind of undercover DEA agent, and so they put me through 2 days of nonstop torture where they made fun of my bald head and my SAT scores. I have no idea how they got a hold of those. When they finally realized I wasn't an agent, not only did they apologize, they presented me with a brand new Stratocaster and put me on a plane back home. And they said when my plane landed, there'd be a man named Guillermo waiting for me at the airport and he'd drive me to my house. Sure enough, when I got off the plane, there was a man waiting for me and I said, "You must be Guillermo." But he said, "No, Guillermo's in jail. I'm with the DEA and you're under arrest." Turns out that Stratocaster they gave me was made entirely out of cocaine. So to make a long story short, 2 years later, when I was paroled from the federal Supermax prison, my first stop when I got back home was the Guitar Center, where I bought this baby for considerably more money than when I first saw it. And you know what? I couldn't be happier.